There's a ghost that lives in all of us. It's the ghost of a title we never got, a role we were never given, a name we were never called. Favorite, priority, chosen, the one they stayed for, the one they came back to, the one they couldn't lose. And we chase it. God, do we chase it? We perform. We wait. We explain ourselves. We twist ourselves into pretzels, trying to fit into the shape of what someone else might want, what someone else might value, what someone else might finally give us a title for. But here's the truth they don't tell you. The title was never real. And even if you got it, it would never be enough. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. Who are you trying to be important to right now? Who is it that you're performing for? Who is it that you're waiting to notice you? Who is it that you're hoping will finally say, you matter to me? You have a place here. You belong in my life with a label that means something. Maybe it's an ex, the one who left, the one who chose someone else, the one who posts pictures with their favorite person while you sit alone wondering why you weren't enough. Maybe it's a parent, the one who always had a favorite, the one who made it clear in 1,000 tiny ways that you were never quite what they wanted. Maybe it's a friend, the one who only calls when they need something, the one who has a best friend and it's clearly not you. Maybe it's your children's other parent, the one who moved on, the one who now has a favorite baby mama or favorite baby daddy while you're just the other one, the one before, the one who doesn't get called first. We tell ourselves stories about these people. We tell ourselves that if we just try hard enough, if we just show up enough, if we just love them enough, they'll finally see, they'll finally give. U.S. the title. Partner, priority, favorite, the one they choose. But here's what we don't want to admit. You're trying to get a title in a story that already ended. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, knew something 2,000 years ago that we still haven't learned. The suffering isn't in what happened. The suffering is in what we imagine could still happen. The suffering is in the story we keep writing, where, in the final chapter, they finally turn around and say you were right. You were the one all along. But that story isn't real. It never was. And while you're writing it, you're missing the only story that actually matters, yours. Let's get specific, because this is where it hurts. You see it, don't you? Online, in person, in the way they talk. Oh, that's my favorite ex. Like there's a ranking, like there's a hierarchy, like you're competing for a spot on a podium that was never designed for you to stand on. She's my favorite baby mama. As if that's a compliment. As if being the favorite among people they left is some kind of achievement. As if you're supposed to feel special because, out of all the people they discarded, you're the one they discarded most fondly. And we accept it. We smile. We nod. We tell ourselves, at least they said something nice. At least they acknowledge me. At least I'm not completely invisible. But listen to me carefully. Being the favorite among people they left is still being left. Being the favorite ex means you're still an ex. Being the favorite baby mama means you're still not the wife. Being the favorite option they didn't choose means you're still not chosen. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Seneca again. The poverty isn't in what you don't have. The poverty is in the craving. The endless wanting, the endless hoping that this time from this person, you'll finally get what you've always wanted. But here's the question you need to ask yourself. Why do you want a title from someone who already showed you where you stand? They showed you. Maybe not in words, maybe not directly, but they showed you. They showed you in the calls they didn't return, in the times they chose someone else, in the way they talk about other people compared to the way they talk about you, in the fact that you're here watching them live their life while they're there living it without you. You're standing at a station where the train already left, and you're still waiting for a ticket. So what's the alternative? What do we do with this ache, this endless wanting? The philosophers who thought most deeply about freedom arrived at the same answer. It's an answer we hate. It's an answer that feels like death. Stop wanting. If you want to make a man happy, add not to his possessions, but take away from his desires. Epicurus, the philosopher of pleasure, the man who supposedly taught people how to be happy. And his secret wasn't getting more, it was wanting less, because here's what Epicurus understood. Desire is a hole that cannot be filled. You get the title, and for a moment, you're happy. Then you need them to mean it. Then you need them to prove it. Then you need them to never look at anyone else the way they look at you. The title was never going to be enough. Because the problem wasn't the title. The problem was the wanting. When you stop wanting a title in someone's life, something strange happens. You stop performing. You stop waiting. You stop checking your phone. You stop analyzing their words for hidden meaning. You stop wondering if today is the day they'll finally see you. And in that space, you find something you weren't expecting. Peace. Not the peace of getting what you wanted. The peace of no longer needing it. He who is not content with what he has would not be content with what he would like to have. Socrates, the wisest man in Athens, understood that contentment isn't about getting the thing. Contentment is about being the kind of person who doesn't need the thing, and that's terrifying, because it means the solution is entirely internal. It means you can't get peace from them. You have to generate it yourself. It means you have to stop waiting for them to give you a title and start living as if you already have the only title that matters. Your own. Asterisk. Here's the part that sounds simple and is actually the hardest thing you'll ever do. Just be you. Not the you that performs for them. Not the you that tries to be what they want. Not the you that checks their social media to see what kind of person they're into now so you can become that. Just you. The you that exists when no one's watching. The you that has opinions they wouldn't like. The you that laughs at things they wouldn't find funny. The you that wants things they can't give you. That you, the one you've been hiding because you were afraid it wouldn't earn you the title. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Carl Jung. Jung called it individuation, the lifelong process of becoming separate from the expectations of others, of peeling away the layers of performance until you find the person underneath. And here's what. Jung knew that we don't want to admit that process is lonely, because when you stop performing, you stop being easy. You stop being predictable. You stop being what they want you to be, and some people will leave. Some people who only wanted the performance will have no use for the person. Let them. There's a skill that will save you years of pain if you develop it. It's simple, but almost no one practices it. Watch how they act, not what they say. People will tell you anything. They'll tell you they care. They'll tell you you matter. They'll tell you they'll change. They'll tell you they'll call. They'll tell you they'll come. But watch what they do. Do they show up? Do they prioritize you? Do they make space in their life for you? Or do you always have to fit into the cracks of theirs? Do they choose you when it's inconvenient? When it costs them something? When no one's watching? Watch the actions, not the words. The soul shows itself in deeds, not speeches. Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, didn't have time for performances. He was running an empire. He needed to know who he could trust, and his rule was simple. Watch what people do. The words will take care of themselves, so watch how they act when you're not performing for them. Watch how they act when you stop initiating. Watch how they act when you're struggling, when you're messy, when you're not fun anymore. That's who they really are. That's where you really stand. And once you see it, act accordingly. Asterisk, this is where the Machiavellian tincture comes in. Not to be cruel, not to manipulate, but to see clearly and respond strategically. Once you see where you actually stand with someone, not where you want to stand, not where they said you stand, but where their actions consistently place you. You have a choice. You can keep pretending, keep hoping, keep performing. Or you can act accordingly. Asterisk, everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. Niccolo Machiavelli. Machiavelli understood something that nice people don't like to think about. The world runs on what is, not what should be. And if you keep acting based on what should be, on the title you should have, on the way they should treat you, you'll keep getting hurt. But if you act based on what is, you become free. If they treat you like an option, act accordingly. Stop making them a priority. If they only call when they need something, act accordingly. Be busy next time. If they've made it clear you're not the favorite, act accordingly. Stop competing for a title that doesn't exist. Acting accordingly doesn't mean revenge. It doesn't mean cruelty. It doesn't mean burning bridges or sending angry text or posting cryptic quotes. It means adjusting your energy to match theirs. It means giving them exactly the amount of space in your life that they've earned. It means protecting your peace by no longer over-investing in people who deliver. It means becoming unavailable to people who treat you like you're optional. And here's what happens when you do that. They notice. Not always, not immediately, but often when you stop chasing the title, the people who took you for granted suddenly realize what they're losing. But by then, it doesn't matter, because you've already found something better. You've found yourself. There's another skill you need, one that will save you more pain than almost anything else. Learn to read between the lines. People almost never say what they really mean, not because they're evil, because they're afraid of conflict, afraid of hurting you, afraid of being the bad guy. So they say things like, I just need some space right now. What they mean, I don't want you the way you want me. You're so important to me. What they mean, you're important enough to keep around, but not important enough to prioritize. Maybe someday. What they mean, probably never. but I don't want to deal with your reaction right now. You're my favorite ex. What they mean, I'm glad I don't have to be with you anymore, but I want you to still feel special, so you'll still be available to me. The truth is rarely pure and never simple. Oscar Wilde. Wilde knew. People are complicated. Their words are layered, and if you take everything at face value, you'll spend your whole life confused, wondering why reality never matches what they promised. So learn to read between the lines. Learn to hear what they're not saying. Learn to feel what they're not expressing. Learn to see the gap between their words and their actions, and believe the actions, because the actions are the truth. The words are just noise. This is the hardest lesson, the one we resist most. Learn where you are placed and move accordingly. In some people's lives, you're the main character. In others, you're a supporting role. In others, you're a guest star. In others, you're an extra they barely notice. And in some, you're not in the story at all anymore. You're in the credits. You're in the past. You're in the memories. The pain comes when you try to be a main character in a story where you're already in the credits. When you try to be the priority in a life where you're already the afterthought. When you try to get a starring role in a sequel that was never written. Asterisk, he who cannot obey himself will be commanded. That is the nature of living things. Friedrich Nietzsche. Nietzsche, the philosopher of power, understood something crucial. If you don't learn to command yourself to see clearly and accept what you see, you will always be commanded by others, by their opinions, by their rejections, by your own desperate hoping. You'll be at the mercy of people who don't even know they have power over you. But when you learn where you're placed, when you see clearly, without denial, without fantasy, you take that power back. You stop trying to be the main character in their story, and you start writing your own. Earlier, we talked about just being you, but let's go deeper. You have things you love, people you love, interests you love, memories you love, but here's something that will set you free. If you can grasp it, what you love is not who you are. You can love someone and still accept that they can't give you a title. You can love someone and still walk away. You can love someone and still protect your peace. Love is not the same as needing. Love is not the same as chasing. Love is not the same as performing. Real love, the kind that doesn't destroy you, is the kind that can let go. If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. Often attributed to many sources, but the wisdom is ancient. You've heard that before. It sounds like a greeting card, but underneath it is a truth so profound that it terrifies us. If you have to chase it, perform for it, beg for it, it was never yours, and it was never going to be. The things that are meant for you don't require you to abandon yourself. The people who are meant to give you a title don't need to be convinced. The love that's meant to last doesn't demand that you disappear. So love what you love. Enjoy what you enjoy. Appreciate what you appreciate, but don't become it. Don't let your identity be dependent on whether they stay or go. Don't let your peace be determined by whether they give you the title. You are more than any title they could give you, and you are more than any title they withheld. So what does eternal peace look like? It's not what we think. It's not the peace of finally getting the title. It's not the peace of them finally coming back. It's not the peace of being chosen at last. Eternal peace is the peace of not needing any of that anymore. It's the peace of knowing that your value doesn't depend on being someone's favorite, that your worth doesn't require a title, that your existence is enough all by itself, without anyone else's validation. It's the peace of watching them live their life with their favorites, their priorities, their chosen ones, and feeling nothing, not jealousy, not longing, not hope, just peace. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Seneca, one last time. True happiness is enjoying the present, not the present where they finally come back, not the present where you finally get the title, just this present, right now, with everything exactly as it is. Can you be happy right now without the title? Can you be at peace right now without them choosing you? Can you be whole right now without anyone's validation? If you can, you're free. If you can't, you'll keep chasing, keep performing, keep hoping, keep hurting. And the title will always be just out of reach. Here's your assignment. It's simple. It won't take long. But if you do it honestly, it might change everything. Step 1. The list. Take out a piece of paper or open a document. Write down every person in your life, past or present, that you've been trying to get a title from. The ex who won't commit, the parent who won't see you, the friend who won't prioritize you, the child's other parent who moved on, anyone whose validation you've been chasing. Write them all down. Don't judge yourself. Just write. Step 2. The evidence. Next to each name, write down the actions. Not the words, not the promises, not the maybe someday, just the consistent, repeated actions. What have they actually shown you about where you stand? Be honest, be brutal. If they've shown you that you're an option, write it. If they've shown you that you're not the priority, write it. If they've shown you that they've moved on, write it. Step 3. The acceptance now for each person. Write one sentence. I accept that in Name's life, I am where their actions place me. I accept that in my ex's life, I am someone they left. I accept that in my parents' life, I am not the favorite. I accept that in my friend's life, I am not the priority. I accept that in my child's other parent's life, I am not the one they chose to stay with. Read each sentence out loud. Let it land. Let it hurt. Let it pass through you. Step 4. The commitment. Finally, write one sentence about how you will act accordingly going forward. I will stop initiating contact with people who never initiate with me. I will stop explaining myself to people who don't listen. I will stop showing up for people who don't show up for me. I will stop competing for a title that doesn't exist. I will stop waiting for people who already left. Then do it. The world will always try to sell you on titles, on being someone's favorite, on being chosen, on being prioritized, on finally getting the label you've always wanted. But the people who are truly free, they've stopped buying. They've realized that the only title worth having is the one they give themselves. I am enough. I am whole. I'm free. I belong to myself. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. What color are your thoughts? Are they dyed with longing for a title someone else controls? Or are they dyed with a deep, steady peace of knowing that you don't need their validation? Choose your thoughts carefully. They become your soul, and your soul is the only title that will follow you everywhere. Asterisk. One more thing before you go, you will be tempted again. Someone will dangle a title, a crumb of acknowledgement, a maybe that sounds like a yes, and the ghost will stir. It will whisper, this time could be different. That is the trap resetting itself. Your job is not to never feel the pull. Your job is to recognize it for what it is. A ghost, a memory, a story that was never yours to finish. When you feel it rising, do not fight it. Do not shame yourself for wanting. Just breathe and remind yourself, I do not need a title to exist. I do not need their favorite to be whole. I already belong to myself. That is not arrogance. That is peace. Now close the notebook. Step away from the window and go live your life as if no one is watching. Because the only audience that matters has been you all along. Go be free.